Hi, welcome to our IDCube Pro tutorial series. My name is Helena, and today I'll be talking about how to use the Feature Finder toolbox in IDCube Pro. This toolbox calculates and removes the background from the spectra. It calculates the peak intensity, position, peak width, and area under the peak. It visualizes the peak in the dataset and generates the new dataset for the peak of interest, and it can be saved in the original directory. The toolbox supports parallel computing to accelerate computation. To start, you want to open a file and navigate to Toolboxes and select Feature Finder. You'll be then prompted to select an area. You'll click Select an Area. You can then correct the spectra for background using Savitsi-Golay, asymmetric least squares, the Bayesian EM, or nothing. For this demonstration, we'll choose this one. And then you'll click Apply Baseline Correction. You'll be then given these two graphs. The first one shows the initial spectrum, the baseline, and then the corrected spectrum. You can then move around these two lines to choose any of the peak that you might be interested in. So, for example, I might choose that peak. These values will change as you move the lines. It shows you the peak width as well as the peak area. You can then choose the Find Pixel button here, and you'll find pixel by the peak intensities, or you can find pixel by the peak area. For the first method, find peaks by peak intensity, you can change the values of the peak to any positive value less or equal to the identified peak intensity. If you enter 0, you would like to see the pixels in the image corresponding to the entire peak. You'll press Find Peak by Intensity. For the second method, Find Peaks by Peak Area, you'll leave the value intact and just press the Find Pixel by Peak Area button. Depending on the size of your image, it can take a lot of time to process the data. For demonstration purposes, this video has been sped up. The process is now complete. You can save the new dataset by pressing the Save the Data Cube button. For more information on how to use this toolbox and the information and references for the methods used within, visit idcubes.com/documentation.